Good evening there, it's Aaron Wilkinson from New Zealand Stormchasers. Soon we'll take another look at the next 7 days and see if there are any thunderstorm possibilities. So we'll talk about the weather for the last couple of days though. On Tuesday we had a cold front pass over the South Island, and late afternoon Tuesday into Tuesday evening that moved through Canterbury. The setup was nearly perfect, but because of the time of year and the timing of that change when it moved through later in the day, no really dramatic thunderstorms occurred. I believe though there was one lightning strike about inland Canterbury as that front moved through, so some may have seen some lightning. But here's some footage from Amanda Davies. Steve's going to put that up now, of the front as it moved through the Timaru area. We also had some footage from John Keast in Geraldine of the front rolling through there. That footage may not be up here, but you can view it at our New Zealand Stormchasers group page on Facebook. As that area of instability moved northwards on Wednesday off the Taranaki coast, there were some dramatic clouds and there were some waterspouts. There they go, from the Hawera Aero Club, for goodness sake. You don't fly cars in the air, do you? So the Aero Club there took some photos, the pilots, part of that Aero Club. Quite awesome looking things. And those waterspouts, it does not mean the second coming is soon. It isn't haarp, it's just a couple of waterspouts. And they happen with clouds like that. They've happened in the past and they'll happen again. There's just these days, a lot of people out there looking at the skies, taking photographs of these things. I've seen reports of tornadoes and waterspouts going into the past. They happen quite often around New Zealand, and they will continue to happen into the future. Wednesday afternoon, we also got heavy hail showers for Auckland. Then today, Thursday, we had heavy hail showers for Auckland and a few thunderstorms. That front there was responsible for those thunderstorms, but there it is. It's off to the northeast. This map is for 3 a.m. overnight tonight, and that's where our first possibility begins for this week. So where is it? It's this southeastern corner of the North Island, so eastern Wellington, Wairarapa, around the coast there. Why is that possibility there? It's because there's a very cold bubble of air in the upper atmosphere. I'll look at that soon. But dawn tomorrow morning, Friday morning, the change moves through coastal Hawke's Bay and Gisborne, and there's a slim chance of a thunderstorm there at that point. So let's go up into the atmosphere, 5,000 metres up, 5,000 metres. There's that cold pool of air, around negative 30 degrees around the outside, negative 33 right in the middle. So let's move to our next possibility. It's Tuesday next week, 3 a.m. in the morning, so Monday overnight into Tuesday. We've got that front there pushing over the South Island, a little bit of heavy rain for the west coast, and a possibility of some lightning, a thunderstorm in other words. Northerly quarter winds ahead of the change, changing west to southwest and behind. The instability figures for this front I would not say are terribly high. What are the instability figures, you may ask? I'm referencing the lifted index and the CAPE, which stands for Convective Available Potential Energy. What do those mean, you may ask? Google them, because it'll take me too damn long to explain it here. But I would say those instability figures are not terribly high, but we've got two other things working in our favour. We've got some orographic uplift, so as the winds, push into the Southern Alps, they go up like that, much like a skateboard going up a ramp. We said that the other day on our first video here. And then we've also got strong winds in the upper atmosphere. So that works much like strong winds blowing across the top of your chimney. You get the fire going, strong winds across the top. It creates a good draw. So those strong winds in the upper atmosphere help to draw up the air in thunderstorm clouds, create some instability. So that's why that risk occurs there overnight, Monday into Tuesday. Once again though, I wouldn't say the risk is terribly high, but there's a possibility. Okay, here to the southwest, another cold front. That moves onto the South Island Tuesday afternoon next week. Some heavy rain for the west coast as it moves northwards, and yes, there could be thunderstorms and this time some hail also. But once we get into northwestland, the risk decreases a bit. The cold air is a little bit further south. And then we've got another cold front there. That moves onto the lower South Island on Tuesday evening, 9 p.m. there. So another chance of thunderstorms, another round. Fiordland, southwestland, a possibility of hail, but once again, as the front moves northwards, it loses a bit of instability. So that's it from us this evening. Please like this video, share it if you like, and subscribe. That'll be much appreciated. We'll catch you again Thursday next week.
Severe thunderstorm, large hail has been forecast. Storm moving northwards on the Canberra Plains towards Ashburn.